Good evening, everybody. It's me, your host, Molehill here. And today, we're going to be playing some Gymporium and hopefully getting out of like a million and 10,000 of debt or something. It's absurd. But we're picking up steam fast. It's looking great. It's all sunshine and daisies as long as the sharks don't eat us. But they don't seem too bad because they let me slide a couple, 3 times. So, it ain't that kind of game. But we're going to try to do that, beat that, and seeing how long that takes, we might play some lucid blocks after that. I don't know. I kind of forgot everything I know about lucid blocks, though. So maybe we'll do something else. Or maybe we'll just end it short. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. We're just going to have to see how it goes. But that's the tentative plan, I guess. I was thinking about Colony 37, but I loaded that up and it's like I was going to have to restart everything unless I wanted the save file to be like completely messed up. And I just don't have the heart to do that quite yet. So, yeah, anyway. We're going to Gymporium. Let's see, what was that? I think I have it under this one. Alright, cool. Very cool. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it looks like we're on the start of Saturday here. Day number 42. So let's rock and roll. Don't forget to get to the bottom of things. And I think next thing I buy, well, we'll see how our situation is with the sharks and how much we need to pay them. But I'm thinking I'm going to try to get that lower level access ASAP. We do have an upgrade that sometimes gives us a couple extra, or a couple of these in one shot, which is nice. And we can haggle with the best of them. Haggle maxing. Looks like we get another double. Well, sometimes it's an artifact. I wonder if you can have a double and an artifact. That'd be kind of crazy. Also, a bigger bag might be a worthwhile upgrade at some point. I mean, they're all like, the upgrades are all okay, pretty nice, even good, but what I like about this chance of finding 2-in-1 is A, you don't have to walk around, and B, you don't have to walk around, so you can save a little time and get more in your bag without having to go through like the whole menu and the walking part. You know, they say there's a chance for it to be in 2-in-1, but dang, it seems like that happens a lot. I'm not complaining at all, though. Alright, here we go. So, Rock Tumbler, we're going to throw our Morganite in there. Also, we have the ability to make things worth twice as much as they were before, so... And if they like it, it's worth 3 times or something. It's like, we're into the multiplier business right here. We're not in the gem selling business. We're in the multiplier business. Multiplying gem sales. But it's a distinction that is without difference, I guess. Alright. Because at the end of the day, we're just trying to keep these sharks off our back, you know? Trying to keep the wolves at bay. Alright, Morganite. I gotta say, it was a pretty good haul there. I'm liking what we're finding. And, you know, thinking about it, going for the artifacts was definitely worth it. Alright, so let's go ahead. I could go for another trip down, but I think I'll just hold off. Alright, I don't really know how much we owe. It won't let me check, so we're just gonna chill here for a second. It's good that I have more time in the store too, because I'm often running out. Alright, Morganite. Right here, 1,800 a pop, man. I'm loving this. Alexandrite. We don't have one of those. Let's see. What is everybody feeling like today? Do we have anything? We can pretty much sell anything we want. So I'm gonna haggle you for a Morganite here if I can. There you go. I spent too long looking at that and thinking about it. I just need to get things moving and grooving. Rhodolite. Aquamarine. Skip. These stinky guys, we just skip them, huh? Emerald. Aquamarine. I do love being able to sell things that they love. Alright, none of these I have, so we're just going to try to get them what we can. You don't like emerald. Okay, so I'm not going to try to haggle with them on the things they hate. Oh, well, they're pretty, they're pretty amenable today, I'll be honest. Okay, third time's a charm. Alright. Alright, aquamarine. There you go. This time it'll really cost you. 45k to be exact. He wouldn't say K, he'd say 45,000. Or 45 stacks or racks or whatever. I don't know. He 45,000. He's a shark. He's all business. Look at this suit. Look at the tie. Look at the little briefcase. He's all business. Alright, how much would it take for us to get the third level? Let's see, deeper mines. Oh yeah, we can afford that. Well, can we though? I should have bought that. I can buy that. I'm gonna do it. Well, hold on. Before I do, let's see how much I owe. 90k. Okay, so it went up. I'll hold off on that one. I'll hold off on that one. Because the interest is kind of brutal. But that early payoff mechanic, you know, I should have thought, because when they upgrade the amount, they usually give you an extra day, it seems like. But, what did I even, I thought I unlocked the deeper levels. Maybe you, oh, I bet you have to actually go there. That's okay. We'll just suffer a day. Okay, I'm surprised they didn't nail me on that one. Alright. This reminds me of Stardew so much, but people say Pokemon, so I don't know. Maybe nah. I'm not playing Pokemon just for that. Alright, let's see. There better be some there better be some really good loot down here. Alright, yeah. And it's a chance for a double, not a guarantee by any means, so. Okay, so we got, oh, and it'll tell you what's in here, so there's an epic one in here. I love epic gem time. Alright, what's in here? If it ain't epic, I'm getting out. So you do have to actually open it up, apparently. That was close. That was reckless of me. Reckless and foolish. Maybe I should, no. If I learned a lesson from the last time, it's go deeper as soon as you can. See how, okay. And by deeper, I just mean to the kind of level. The actual level, I don't think actually matters as much. I couldn't say that for sure, but it seems to be the case. Alright, oh, we got another one here. Or possibly an artifact. I haven't seen an artifact in a little while. Wouldn't be too mad to see one. There you go. Alright, 6 out of, damn. Alright, you know what? 2 epics in here. We'll get these and we'll get out. Cause I spent too long in the mines today. I know, right? Tell me about it. But yeah, we'll get this sorted out. All right, let's get out of here. But instead of taking the ladder, I'll take the elevator, because that way I think we can come back down. There we go. All right, hit this. What do we got? Sapphire. Hit that tumbler. Like I said, we'll probably have plenty of time to make our sales on future days. So if I can get up to 60 today, which is not necessarily true, but if I can, I will buy that movement upgrade. If I can't, then I'll hold on to it. Even though I probably should anyway. We're gonna have haggle max like crazy tonight. Day, I guess. Alright, one more. Actually, that big rock tumbler might be a better call. But anyway, let's get out of here, sell some gems. Alright, Morganite skip. We don't like ya. Sapphire. Boom. 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 Sapphire. Alright, they're loving sapphires tonight. Could I interest you in an Alexandrite? Yes, I could, of course. Alright, cool. Onyx, sorry, got a sapphire for you. They hate it. Oh, see, we would have saved a little time right there. There we go. Alright, perfect. Oh, dude, we cleared 60, like, doubled it. Dude, we're getting out of that in no time. I ought to just, like, pay off a chunk, but no, I think I'm gonna hit the upgrade street here. So let's go ahead and get that right there. And how much for the rock tumbler? I'm thinking this mine cart might make a little sense. But, you know, I don't have... That might make a little more sense with the tumbler. Oh, also, I haven't really messed with the computer much. I should probably think about that, eh? But let's, let's go all the way on the hammer. Alright. Because we'll be able to make money. I mean, we made 90,000 today, so... And that's with having to figure some stuff out. So, I think we got it covered. Right. And we got a bigger, faster hammer. Well, I don't know if it's bigger, but it's stronger. Get this drill upgraded too, and then, man, we'll be off to the races. I still haven't got the technique down quite. Of just being able to hammer it out. Oh, that was a good guess. Epic and a rare. Yeah, well, you know, rare's not too bad. I mean, people like rare gems sometimes. Oh, gotta be careful. There you go. Alright. And how that minecart's sounding good now, but don't have it. It's really, you know, how fast you want to beat the game versus, also, how many days do we have? That's another question. Oh, we're halfway through our working day. I call it that, but you can go longer. But pre-store opening, we'll just say that. 7 out of 9. Okay, so if I can get 2 in here, I can. That's gonna take care of us. Really surprised not to see any artifacts here, but maybe those are deeper still. Also, that was a very tough gem to get out. Alright, full load. Let's get out. Tumble it. Grandma, you're gonna be so proud. Okay, don't mess it up again. Ooh, I almost messed it up again. I'd hate to mess that sapphire up because that's worth 4K or something like that. Maybe even 3K. No, 12, excuse me. Because they do triple it, I think, if they like your wares. Which honestly, that's just amazing. Alright, there's a full load there. I feel like we could be getting more. Alright, Alexandrite. Sure thing, Sharky. Oh, they got diamonds in this. Of course they got diamonds in this game. Alright. Just be watching out for the stinkers. Alright, is anybody gonna be wanting an onyx top today? So we're gonna pass it off on this little bird fella. Mr. Rory Gill. Diamond, don't have one. Could I interest you in a Morganite? Skip. You're petrophobic. Alright, well here. Alright. I'm gonna get you into a... Can I get you into a sapphire, sir? Alright, shop reputation 5, and that means we can get the buffs. And we got more customers. Okay, yeah, I haven't really messed with the computer. Who wants to call here, Granny? Hello? Hello? Goodness. Oh, Pietro, of course, Mr. Pietro. You gave me quite the fright. Hey, you called me, buddy. Everything okay? I seem to have dialed you in error. I thought there was a sort of specter visiting me when I heard your voice coming from the handset. Nope, just me. The Mafia ain't killed me yet. Goodbye. One moment. Yes? Well, I'm still a bit spooked is all. It's just me, Pietro. You'll be fine. Indeed. My apologies. Goodbye, Mole. Pietro, you're one crazy fellow. Alright, well, he's not crazy. He's just a rock. Maybe rocks just think different. Alright, so... Scroll of time dilation. Okay, this... That's the money maker right there. I don't even need to buy nothing else here. Well, I don't know how much it actually... Oh, see, that's a guaranteed 2 right there. But really, rather, I'd have my, my drill increased. Oh, drill... Oh. I want to make sure I have money when they come, but... See, I'm extending my gameplay here, because I could be just paying this off faster, but... I just want to... I want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes, so to speak. Oh, but that time dilation right there, that's what we were hoping for. Drill's marginally better, and if we spend 125k on it, you know, I wonder if we get that million, they're going to be like, actually, you owed more. Maybe not. Gonna get me. I don't know why I just thought of that T-Pain song. What is it? Yeah, I think it's T-Pain. Oh, here's an artifact, I feel like. No, it's a legendary gem. Oh, okay. So that's gonna be like a diamond in the sky. Alright, cool. Yeah, alrighty. Oh, almost busted it. 2 rares, so we got another rare in here. Alright. Ooh. You know what'd be overpowered? A hammer that doesn't break any gems. You could just clang, clang, clang your way across town and nobody'd ever do nothing about it. Alright, so is it even worth our time to dig for an epic gem? I feel like it's fine. We're doing this for the love of the game, right? So. Oh, shoot. Haven't broke one in a minute. There should be a superpower that's like, they just buy the broke ones anyway and they love them. Ooh, here's a legendary. That's going to make up for our losses, I feel like. Oh, we're full? Alright. Let's skedaddle. Actually, I'm going to trash this one right here. Yeah. If I had a minecart where I could send it up, that'd be one thing, but I do not. Alright, let's go. And honestly, I should come back and do some more, but I'm just gonna throw this diamond in there, or opal, and then do some tiny bit more mining. Just a touch. Just a tab. Alright, I had a cousin that would, well, he's still alive, of course, but he'd always say tab instead of tab. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's an artifact in here. Finally, you yell about artifacts enough and they finally get you. I guess I had to go down to the second floor, eh? You can beat on an artifact all you want. But mess up. Alright, there's an epic gem in here. We're still gonna go get an epic gem, though. Alright, I do need to start processing this stuff, though, so let's get out of here. As helpful as the time dilation is. If I had another... Careful now. If I had another, like, minute or so, well, if I had some extra time, I might, we'll see how we do on that artifact. Because I feel like I'm starting to be able to run out of gems now, you know? That haggle has got it to where I can get people out the door with something a little better. And I don't have to shuffle customers around so much. But I do need to sell some today. Because, the mob man cometh. Alright, I don't have time for the artifact. Probably. I think I'll buy that triple polisher tonight. If I've got the scratch. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, bismuth. We're gonna haggle you into a sapphire. Alexandrite. I wish I had one. Morganite. Sure got it. Sapphire. Oh, damn, I sold my sapphires. Whatever. We're just haggle maxing here. Ruby. Would you like an opal? You want an opal, probably. Damn, that's so good. That haggle is, like, overpowered. Oh, well, finally we didn't sell everything. But we still got the cash, so. Alright, let's see if I can hop on the old pooter. Where is that thing? I thought I had a computer. Did it not save? I guess it didn't. All the same. Alright, how much is it? 32? I think we can do that. I'll risk it. Alright, I'll bet an onyx, sure. Would you like to win an Onyx with an Onyx? You gotta... No. Man, that's stupid. How much we get for a diamond? How much we... 500 for... Oh, that's quartz, not a diamond. Oh my goodness. How much for a diamond? 18% chance. 36. You know what? I'm feeling risky. Let's do it. Of course it didn't work, but that's okay. That's gambling for you. Rookie, thanks for the raid, dude. Or you doing some Little Witch. Ooh, Little Witch in the Woods. I see. So that's the comfy work. You weren't in Green Hill today. Well, how is the Little Witch going? Everybody check your Rookie out. Cool fella. I was just trying my hand at some gambling here. Didn't work out. So I'm going to go to bed and cry about it, I guess. Alright, so we don't have to sell too much today to satisfy the shark. Alright, third floor. No Green Hill. Yeah, Little Witch was super comforting, getting more into the story in a new area. I've been whacking some moles for their crowns. Yeah, well, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely a more comfy kind of game, though. Although, that was a clean extract right there. Almost double tap that post. Thanks, you really have no crown. Yeah, I'm not the king of anything right now. There's an epic gem in here. Oh my goodness, I'm that close to caving us in here.
Are you winning, son?
Anyway, good to see you. I think we're winning pretty well. We're getting a lot faster. Let me get you that sip after I drill this out here. Alright, sippy sippy. Alright, there's our next rock. I think we'll be able to make enough with just that, because we're haggle maxers. Actually, let's see how deep this little rabbit hole goes here. Or mole hole, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if I like the word mole hole, but... Alright. Is that 6 out of 9? I think we could probably do 7. Or, no, not 7. Oh, wait, you open it, and if you exit, that's it. That's all. I broke it. I'll just save that for trash to treasure. Yeah, there we go. They're unique little fellows. They're moles, but have the cluster of crystals on their crown. So they're called crown moles. Give them 2 whacks, and you get the crystals, and they're fine afterwards. Okay, so they're fine. Alright, reach the bottom of the mines. We're all the way down here. Deeper than any before. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's do our wares. Let's polish our sapphire. I guess that'll be just as good. Oh, look, that's right. We got a triple polisher. Alright. That's going to save a minute right there. Alright, I'm going to do this artifact because I'm feeling cocky. Oh, it's a little dagger, huh? That's pretty neat. Love to stab that into the shark. The max upgrade for the tumblers of Godsend. I had my eye on that a little bit. There's a lot of upgrades that sound pretty nice. Like I say, I'll save that ruby for trash to treasure. Just to try it out once. Yeah, you beat it pretty damn quick. So I guess it's quite possible. But it seemed pretty fast to me anyway. Alright, so we'll do that and we'll sell all this stuff. Alright, Morganite, sure thing. A ruby. I can't sell you a ruby, but I can sell you everybody wants Morganite today, so Alexandrite. Nobody's looking for that. We're gonna haggle. 3-stream streak. Nice. But it's spiritually more than that. Beating in 6 hours was sad you kind of beat it so quick. Yeah. It's a fun game, I have to say. I like it a lot. Alright, well, we have no Morganite, but we got Sapphire, I guess. Actually, yeah. Alright, skip. Emerald. We're just haggling out here. Ain't no thing. Ruby, how about an emerald? Alistair Graham. Onyx, I wish I had one. Alright, we're gonna say that's good. What's up? I'm here again. Give me 90,000. Alright, there you go, boss. Don't spend it all in one place. How much do we have now? 875. Yeah, I mean, once I stop spending it like a drunken sailor, we'll be able to cruise right through there. Alright, Alright. Manifest. Wow, it's trash. But they did say trash. The treasure. But it's polished at least. Was it worth it? I don't think it was. Actually, I lost my ass on that trade. But, well, at least we saw how that works now. Recommend getting the TV. It tells you the gem of the day in the morning. You can search for that. That's true. Or I could just tell them what they want to buy as a haggle maxer. 50k for that. That's a nice upgrade. Yeah, very. It's kind of the way it is. Ooh, look at that. All right, so I think we'll owe 90k in how many days? It's nothing. We got it. We got it covered. I'm gonna haggle somebody down from a diamond to a citrine. No, that'd be silly. If I could find a diamond. It's like, really, what you want is this, like, delicious looking gem that's kind of not worth much, but it's a value. It's a steal. Oh, wait, how do we find a common gem all the way down here? That's crazy. Did we get, like, bad luck put upon us by gambling? Oh, dude, this sucks. What happened? Did my loot table get re-fucked upon? You'd eat the citrus. They do look nice. Imagine something that tastes like a Starburst but it's clear. I guess that's just hard candy though, right? So. Epic gem. Alright, how we got? 5 out of 9. Boom, boom. Epic and rare. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. None of this common stuff. We're on the 3rd floor here. We shouldn't be getting any common gems. Ooh, an artifact. Nice. Your brother got you these garlic parmesan Doritos for the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Because that makes sense. And gotta say, them shit's dangerous. I'll have to try some. Kind of a weird choice on the flavor for a 250. I don't know. Is it though? But I'll try some of those. Higher chance of finding citrine in the mines. Oh, that's what that was. Oh, that's not like a. It didn't give you a gem. It just gave you a higher chance of finding it. So it's totally. It is screwed my loot table up. Okay, that's what's going on. I got you. All right. Let's go ahead and load this bad boy up. If you have a Samuel's near you, they sell a large bag. I've never heard of a Samuel, so I don't. But I can probably find some. Maybe a large bag's not a good idea if they're that dangerous. Bada boing, bada boing, bada bing. Wait, it sounded like something dropped off. Oh no, it came out of the tumbler. That's what it was. I was like, did somebody drop off some more unpolished gems? No. It just came out the tumbler. And we have time for an artifact today. How nice. This is, what is that? It's like a gear? Interesting. Oh, it's like a star. Interesting. Alright, sapphire. Thank goodness we have a sapphire. An emerald. Move on. Oh wait, no, you're not a stinky worm. I thought you were a stinky worm for a second. Alright, onyx. Sorry, I don't have it, but I got a, let's see, anybody in the ruby business today? No, you know what? You want a citrine. How about that? There you go. Onyx. I wish I had an onyx, but I got a citrine. There you go. They loved it. And did I not? I thought I cracked this thing open. Guess not. Alright, well, I saw Sam's. Oh, okay, Sam's Club. Yeah. Well, my name's not Sam, so I can't shop at those anyway. You've only seen it at Sam's, but Walmart probably has it. Yeah. Hi, Pebble. I think I found my favorite new activity. Oh yeah, what is it? Synchronized swimming. It's what all the hip guys are doing at the resort. Well, don't hang around them or you'll blow out your hip, Granny. Cool guys don't do synchronized swimming, Grandma. Tell that to the group of young, muscly moles swimming in a circle. They look like a blooming flower from above. How can you even tell what it looks like from above? I actually don't know. They're lifting her up. Well, I'm glad you're having fun while I run your whole business and dodge sketchy collections agents. Thank you, Pebble. That actually means a lot to me. Yeah. Alright, so I think we have enough to make our payment whenever that is soon. I didn't make that much today, but that's because the citrine machine kind of screwed me over. So let's not make that mistake again. This right here, though. There we go. That's how we're going to make our money moves right there. Don't mine at night. Don't listen to them. It doesn't matter what time you mine. It's like, it doesn't, you know, underground, it's not like there's daylight or not, you know. Alright, we can make this happen, no problem. And we can just, like, mine our little mole hearts out and send stuff back on the minecart. And so we'll always have time. Isn't that great? Thanks to the glasses. Appreciate it. It'll help me see what's down here. Oh, hell, we're loaded up. Let me get you that sip there. Oh yeah, it's business time. Oh goodness, don't knock down the whole house of cards. And we busted it. That's okay. What you drinking tonight? I've got I got it at Costco. It's a Kirkland Dragon Fruit Vitamin Zero. Oh, Naya, thanks for the raid. Appreciate the flopper raid. Hello, Snow Dweller. What were you up to there? Flopper invasion. I'm mining right now, trying to get out of a mountain of debt as a little mole fella here, as you do. But we'll pay those loan sharks off and someday. I'm not even sure what they're doing down here, really, being sharks and all. But how is your Slay the Spire? Making terrible discoveries about the artwork on some cards. Oh no. What's going on with the cards? Alright, let's send this batch up here. Alright, we're halfway through our mining day. Alright. Swing this pickaxe like our life depends on it, because they won't actually kill you if you don't pay up. They'll just add a huge amount of interest on your loan. Let's see. Anything in here? Nope, no sir. There we go. You don't want to crack your gemstones. I've cracked a few too many today. Getting a little overzealous looking for them. Gotta run, but have fun. This game looks cute. Yeah, it's real nice. I recommend it for sure. It's comfy. Especially once you get the equipment unlocked a little bit and you're not racing against the clock so hard. It seems like this hammer is breaking these gems a lot more. But we're just gonna take him to that mini game, I guess. Alright. Ooh, careful. Think you can only hit it. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. But I'm just getting in a hurry because, you know, I think what's getting me really in a hurry is I have that minecart, so I'm just kind of wanting to load my bags up real heavy and just send everything on. Because when I couldn't do that, I could just I had to be a little more careful and selective about what I sent up. But now it's just like whatever, because I don't have to make the whole trek backwards. Of course, that's not good for the it's not good for the gems of the area. Shops. Oh, we gotta make a little money here. All right, here we go. Actually, we might be in trouble. I think I might have broke a few too many. Recommend doing an entire day of mining. It feels freeing. Yeah, you know what? That does sound really nice. Just kind of build up a little buffer so where the sharks are taken care of. And then just, you know, do the fun part. Alright, what do we got? Ruby. I think I'll just maybe save those for the gambling again. Get burnt. Or not. We'll see. Alright, opal. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We're doing. Hey, the opal is actually what the polisher is made for, really. Because what a pain. Alright, alright, I gotta sell something here, though. Alright, Alexandrite. Alright, good man. Alexandrite. Yep. I don't even know what I sold you, but. Ruby. Onyx. Alexandrite. How about a ruby? They hate rubies. Alright, but they love them now. Such a beautiful gem shattered to pieces. Well, I guess, you know what? Maybe it's, maybe there's beauty in the flaws. You know, wabi-sabi, or whatever it is called in Japanese. And they actually fix those with gold. But, I should save these, wait. Yeah, why was I gonna sell, like, a busted gem there? I'm just losing my mind right now. What? No, let me get you a link here. Wabi-sabi. Wasabi is like the plant, or the horseradish paste. Yeah. Am the kind of man to put a mime out of, or a gambler's fallacy? Yeah. Good to see you, Goo. Wabi Sabi, yeah. Keen Surugi is the gold fix. I got you. Hello, hello, Sogo. Mine out. Uh, to mine out of a gambler's fallacy. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna mine. I can mine my way out of anything. Now let's see what. Hello, Pebble. How's it going, Grand Mole? Overwhelming. Can't be as overwhelming as having someone drop a whole shop load of responsibilities on you. Mole is a little salty about his grandma, his grandmole. What was that? Nothing. That's what I thought. Haha. I don't know why I'm sounding like Mickey Mouse here, but whatever. I'm taking all these fun classes, but I can't find something I fully enjoy. That sounds really stressful. Maybe you should just come home and run your shop. Mole, stop being such a brat. Haha, love you, Grandma. Talk soon. Yeah. All right. Well, how much do we owe? Or next time, 130 or 90. So I'm just gonna spend all day tomorrow mining. It's gonna be the greatest day ever. Maybe even. Damn old picking fights. Yeah, he's getting a little uppity with his grandma there. A bit salty at potentially being shark food. Yeah, it's understandable. All right, so let's go ahead and gamble this trash right here that I should have polished, but I didn't. But anyway. Alright, so there's nothing here that I want. So we're just going to turn the computer off. I just threw those in the trash or nothing. But you know what? You can do that when you're an expert miner. See, I've already got the scratch. So we're just gonna mine all day. I wonder if it's like in Starlight, or not Starlight, but Stardew, where they'll just send you home with a penalty if you stay out too late. I don't want to find out. Ah, shit. You know what? I've gotten careless about these gemstones here. I really need to stop breaking them. I was doing so good about not breaking them, and then I've just gone on a breaking spree. A little gym charity for fun. It's like, yeah, keep it. It's like tossing, you know, breadcrumbs to a bird or something. There we go. Oh, and a legendary hiding out here. Alright, careful now. I wouldn't want to mess up my legendary gemstone here. Could be a diamond or an opal or something like that. Fun fact, Mila, you can't crack artifacts. Yeah, I noticed that. Either on the bench or in the so I cracked a legendary though, because I got off track, off kilter. You monster. Yeah. Let's just call it value added. Legendary so well even cracked, to be honest. Yeah. Madman with a pickaxe. Yeah, I'm just kind of letting loose right now. There we go. Alright, full bag, but you know what? We just throw it in the minecart. And we continue on our freaking day. Oh! Alright, I'm going to stop doing that. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm just like breaking rocks. And I exited early. Well, whatever. Alright, that was good. Don't let loose near those struts. Yeah, I haven't managed to collapse a mine shaft in on myself yet. I haven't seen the end of old Mr. Molson yet. There we go. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We don't have to worry about the time because we're mining. Yeah, you get one free hit on it, so I'll take my free hit. Pietro had to tell Grand Mole of your untimely demise. Yeah, imagine that. What a dark ending for the game. It's like, sorry, Grandma. Your son died in debt slavery for your vacation. I hope the synchronized swimming was worth it. You're more built for making tunnels instead of delicate gem mining. Yeah, definitely so. She'll say it was. Yeah, of course she would. Because that's old Grandma, or Grandma. We love her for that, right? Always the optimist. Alright, don't hit it again now. And I'm kind of wanting that drill upgrade where, you know, you can still break it with a hammer, you know, pickaxe or whatever, but you can get a drill upgrade that cannot break this rock. Of course, it will take you forever to mine it out, and it's pretty rare to break it with a drill. But, you know, if you were, like, really serious about one, then I guess you wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm sure Mole's mom had a litter of at least 7, so Grandma has 6 other moles she can dump it on. That might be true, but there was only one sucker that came here to bear this burden, you know? I mean, maybe the other ones got eaten by a cat or something, you know? Or they already lost to the shark. Alright, I'm gonna mine one more gemstone and I'm gonna get back home. And by gemstone, I mean, like, you know, section. Which is just one gemstone in this case, but it could have been 2. Sometimes it is 2. Alright, and are we gonna buy anything tonight? We're not. We're not. Because we can't afford anything tonight, really. You're eepy. Let's call it a day. Do cats eat moles? Hell yeah, they do. If they find them. You're not out of the woods yet. I need 90k. Okay. Alright, how much do I owe on this? Well, I gotta answer Grand Mole. Or maybe Pietro. Maybe her pet rock is talking to me again. Have you lost any brethren to cats? Well, perhaps. But, I think we're good. Moles aren't that great at defending themselves when on the surface, yeah. You gotta stay on the ground here. You can just put it over there. Yeah, don't worry about that. Grand Mole. Pebble. I didn't mean to call you. Haha. Is someone there with you? Is someone putting the moves? Now somebody's like dropping off some furniture on my granny. Nope. Are you sure? I swear I hear whispering back there. Fine, you caught us. Me and one of my new friends are practicing for the seniors lip sync contest tonight. That's gonna kill my voice doing that, Grandma. Or the Grandma voice. That's the most adorable thing you could have possibly said. Thank you. Now I have to get back to practice. Good luck with your lip practice, Granny. She's lip syncing for TikTok, yeah. Good to see you, Jay. Alright. So I've got 45k and a bunch of unrefined gemstones. How soon do I have to pay my next loan? 150, good gracious. But we are making some progress on our little debt right here. So that's good. But how much here? She lied, having crazy senior orgies on it. Dude, that happens though. Like I think one of the places with the highest levels of STDs is like the Villages in Florida, which is like a big senior living community. Like they get down. So, see exactly what are in them. That could be a strategy right there. Oh, that bag upgrade sounded good too. For 10,000, who wouldn't do that? Alright, and we'll probably save up for this time dilation one next. But we're going to need 150 in a few days. Too old to care about the consequences. Yeah, I guess I can't get pregnant either. Well, boys, I know where we're going for spring break. Yeah. All right. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Oh, there we go. What is this? Legendary. Oh. Ooh. Got a little overzealous right there. I was almost a mole sandwich. Let's see, what mining games have I played on this channel? I played this, I played Colony 37, I played Deep Rock Galactic, I played Rock Raiders, or, you know, the fan remake Manic Miners. Yeah, so, yeah. And the game about digging a hole, I guess we'll count that. Yeah, the Lego game. Actually, I think I still have a expression that posts a message about that. Yeah. There you go. Check it out. It's free, by the way. Deep Rock Galactic's so good. Yeah, it's good. We're rich. We're rich. But yeah, always looking for new mining games. Oh yeah, don't forget Minecraft and Vintage Story and Hightail. I guess those count for mining. Wait, where is this little slippery thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, alright, so how's our bag looking? At least there's no pillars on this side of the world. I said that and I knocked one right in the face. A lot of mining for the for the boys, yeah. We do our little mining around here. Although the system for getting overlocks would take 1,000,000 years to get you what you want. Yeah, I never did progress like too crazy much in that, but I think I did get like the first one. A few. Let's see. Yeah, let's send it on home. All right, take another floor down. Where is that other ladder? There it is. All right. We'll see. We've got a little time. Actually, next time I get a... I said I was going to stop breaking them and I didn't. We'll make this one count, even if it's probably not as good as that right there, but whatever. Maybe that was the rare one. Also, I feel like this expanded hammer kind of gets me in a little more trouble too. Because it's a little bigger shockwave. Which is good, but also dangerous. Shop's open. Maybe we'll just take another all mining day, huh? And then just like polish the shit out of some rocks tomorrow. I think we'll do that. Sip. Alright, yeah, sure thing. As soon as I get this dug out here. Alright, here you go. Taking vacations just to dig a hole. I mean, honestly, goals right there, you know? Alright. You ever just look at your yard, just think like, you know what? That needs a gigantic freaking hole in it. I played a game like that once. And, there were moles in that, so I feel like it kind of worked out. Okay, I guess we probably ought to, yeah, we got a full bag anyway, so let's head home. Alright, and I'll go ahead and dump some stuff in the tumbler. I hate that I busted that diamond, but it is what it is. There could be treasure in your yard, yeah. I mean, there's copper in your walls. Why couldn't there be treasure in your yard? Dig them both out. You don't have a yard, but you'll see holes left by maintenance, and you gander into the abyss. Yeah. It's like, what could possibly be down there? All right. Ooh, we got a call here. What is that, Grant? No, I bet it's Pietro this time. Nope, it's Grandma. Hello, Pebble. How's the biting going? Wouldn't you like to know, Grandma? It's fine most days. Just staying on my toes. My little motoles. My motoles? Moltos. Do you ever see anything down there? A lot of dirt. Some rocks. What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. Just like weird stuff in the mines. Not really. It's not like it's the back rooms, Grandma. Have you seen anything weird? Not really. Well, one time I was pulling out a big piece of bismuth. You know, I ain't running into any bismuth yet. That's a good point. And there was this weird, stormy black thing in the dirt behind it. I guess it looked at me or something and then stepped back into the earth. What? What'd you do? Just kind of tried not to think about it, I guess. Wise. Did you ever see it again? I don't know. I never really looked after that. Well, anyway, I love you. Talk soon. Wait, but now I'm scared. It's not a bad thing. Just don't think about it. Okay. Don't worry, little bro. Don't worry about it. Grandma, don't say things like that. Sneak in the tunnels with him and scare the crap out of him and probably get arrested, yeah. If we replaced gyms with giant sandboxes and advertised that you could dig up some treasure like a gotcha, we would have a more fit country. 110%. I totally agree with you. Have this cognito has grandson. Think about that when you're in the dark pits, chipping away at the rocks that hold hell back. All right, let's see, 150K. I haven't made a cent in a couple days, so we're gonna have to spend all day tomorrow polishing rocks and selling them. Oh, I should have upgraded my damn tumbler. Ooh, you know what? We're mining today. We're mining. I'm throwing all caution to the wind. Wind, meet caution. Caution, meet wind. Actually, first, I'm gonna throw some rocks in the tumbler though. The earth doesn't like you stealing from it, yeah. I'm just gonna try to take it back. But they fucked with the wrong mole. He says as the literal mine shaft collapses on him. And that's the last they ever heard of old Mole. The mole. It'd be nice if you stop breaking the gems. Yeah, you know what? I can get behind that. I'll stop breaking the gems. It's just that, you know, you hit them with a hammer and they break. Okay, see, I'm already in Breaktown right there. If I'm not careful. I guess you gotta be real finesse on these rocks. Excuse me, minerals. I don't want Hank Schrader getting mad at me. They're minerals, Marie. Alright, no, we're not going any further with that one. Alright, halfway through. We're doing another complete mining day here. Boy, I'm gonna have to sell like the wind. And the purest of minerals. Just all right. We've got how much can we can fit 4 more in our bag, so we're good here. We're Gucci. All right. What are we? Okay. Hello there. Sweet. Wouldn't mind seeing an artifact. But no biggie. Just an epic gem in here. You know, it might be a good sense to like prioritize which one of these ones you go into. Let's see, 10 out of 11. All right, let's. No, more mining, and then we'll throw some in the old whatchamacallit, tumbler. Thanks for the glasses, hat, and go in dark. Oh yeah, we're in mining / crystal charging mode right here. We're set to face the darkest of evils. Because I'm not trapped down here with them; they're trapped down here with me. Time to focus epic game or gems and force people that want citrines to pay out to ask. I could do that, yeah, but I haven't seen anybody want a citrine in a long time. It seems like the reputation of our shop is such that people that want, you know, basic gems don't even bother coming. But I could make them want one. Sir, I know you came to buy a Rolls Royce today, but I've got this beat up 97 Honda Civic, and let me tell you, the gas mileage on her, you're gonna love it. Alright, you're gonna save so much out of your gas bill that you definitely worry about because you're driving a Rolls Royce. Sold. Alright, you know what? I'll buy one. Hey, Wiz, good to see you. Charging the crystals in the deepest depths of the mine, yeah, for sure. That's where the energy is the strongest. You've got to return to the home of the crystals for them to truly resonate with power. It has so much charm, yeah. I mean, you tell me, look at this thing. You could put, you could like put something on the exhaust there. You could put a spoiler on it. Like, you could totally pimp this thing out, bro. He's like, you know what? You drive a hard bargain there. I'll take it. All right, so let's head home here, and throw some rocks in the tumbler. Doesn't even matter what. It does matter a little bit. And then just spend all day mining tomorrow, or polishing rocks. Well, actually, we'll see. Do I owe money today? I don't know. Slap proof. This baby will last you till the odometer rolls over. Yeah. Yep. People have gotten a million miles out of some of like those old Corollas or whatever. I think, and probably specifics too. Hello, have you heard of the concept of quiet quitting? Pietro, you can't be doing this. No, Pietro, I haven't. It is all... No, he's not grandma. It's all the rage with the youth. In short, it is when you stop putting excess effort into your labor and only fulfill your basic duties. So, are you quiet quitting? Oh, Mole. The idea had not even occurred to me. Although, just sitting here and doing the bare minimum is an attractive proposition. Are you just going to sit there like a rock, buddy? Pietro, you don't even really need to be keeping watch of the shop. Pietro, you don't even work for us, really. You're a pet rock, bro. Pietro's so wise. He knows things. Once you get over 1 million miles, it becomes brand new again. Yeah, once it rolls over there, it's just like, there you go. People be like, yeah, just doing your job is quiet quitting. It's like, oh, that's what you expect of me, right? Do whatever you want. I will ponder. Good night, Pietro. Alright. We do have to, like, sell a bunch of stuff tomorrow, though. Is it... Excuse me. I can't really afford any of these upgrades. Well, the TV might be nice, but we're just gonna roll with this. It's, you know what, $750. I think it's time we had a TV. There we go. Now we can like watch the television. What's on the telly? Well, you also poop on company time and steal supplies. Yeah. Yeah. Boss makes $1 and I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we do have a little extra bit of time. I could mine a touch. Now for Grumpy Head's market prediction. Bye, bye, bye. Morganite today. See, I hope it hasn't, like, cursed me into the Morganite mines here. But, I guess I'll work on those first, even though they won't make as much money. And I can just tell people what they want to buy anyway. Man, being a haggle or a hag maxer, not a hag maxer. I mean, maybe that too, but a haggle maxer, it's so powerful because you can just tell them what they want to buy and they agree with you. It works almost 100% of the time. You might have to do a few attempts, but I wonder if it was already making that choice daily or if it activated. Yes, I wonder that too myself. Swear to God, it's quite the opposite. Whenever you look for the gem of the day, the game puts you in that corner chair as someone else pauses. Oh no. Gemstone NTR. You know what? There's probably some of that in the Steven universe, which I've never watched a single episode of that show, but I think they're all about gemstones, and there's probably some disturbing art about that kind of topic. Oh, I need to be putting stuff in that tumbler, bro. Do we have any more Morganite? Yeah. Yeah. See? A haggle master and a hag maxer. Yep. Can I be stopped? Alrighty. Alright. As soon as we get this one done, we need to make another load up. Alright, emerald, ruby, sapphire. That sounds like a good combo. That's just like straight out of Ocarina of Time right there. There's some weird stuff like the soul fusion going on in that universe, but forget the specifics that were explained. Yeah, there's a lot of like stuff going on with that. I know like the Steven guy's got like a gemstone in his belly button or something like that. It has to do with rocks on some level. Alright, there we go. Oh, you know what? Morganite, since we're selling a lot of Morganite today, apparently. Oop, careful now. You don't want to crack it again. I told the evil earth spirits I wouldn't crack it again. If I could help it. No promises, though. Oh, you know what? I'll put the worthless ones in there. No, they're not worthless. They're just worthless. Alright. Shop's open, so I am gonna sell. As soon as that tumbler gets done. And boy, am I gonna be selling. If Dave Chappelle taught you anything, it's you don't polish the rocks, you smoke them. That's right. What would Wayne Brady say? Alright, I did say I was gonna hit the shops. So let's go. Alright, do I have any? Because I can come back for these later tomorrow or whatever. There we go. Alright, emerald. Oh, you finally won something. There you go. Ruby, we got one of those. Man, I got so many gemstones. It's crazy. I got rocks on rocks. I'm gonna run out of... Well, the Morganite business is not so hot today, actually. I skipped a stinky customer. Yeah, people are buying what I'm selling mostly. Time to get rich, hell yeah. Alright, I got a broken onyx. Could I sell you on that one? Alright, stinky. Make it snappy, mole. Ruby. There we go. Would I try to sell somebody something that they didn't even want, just to save myself some scrolling? Maybe. All right, so we already, yeah, we're good with the sharks, man. So, all right. Did I want to buy an upgrade? That'd be too risky, I feel like. That's a manageable risk, though. That's a pretty good risk right there. All right, so I have to make 5,000 a day, but I can do that. I'm pretty sure in like 1 second. Depends on how expensive their requested gym is. Yeah, you'll be able to buy the tumbler tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. All right, so let's take our little nap here, aka going to bed. All right, and the shark after that's gonna be fast. Sapphire. Okay, next we go live to blah blah blah. I think I have a lot of sapphire already, at least 3 or 4 or 5 maybe. So it's gonna be a good day. All right, sapphire and a ruby. Hell yeah. Today is gonna be a good day. Don't care what anybody else say. I don't need a fortune teller to tell me the way I'm feeling. Gonna be a good day. A good day. Man, whatever happened to DNCE? Haven't heard anything out of them in a long time. No stopping for anything less than epic. See, I ruined my diamond with this drill. I'm going to fix this drill here. I got cocky. That's okay. We're going to swim in money anyway, so what's a broken diamond to me? Is a jalapeno popper technically a meat Twinkie? I guess you could look at it that way. Well, I don't know. I feel like a Twinkie's got to be kind of sweet and have a bread outside. So, because then you could like get into the weeds there. There's another variety of a jalapeno popper where you put a little smoky sausage in it, and they're called unfortunate name, but atomic buffalo turds. But it's like a jalapeno popper, but in addition to the cream cheese in the middle, you put like a little smoky sausage. Is that like a corn dog? I don't know. There's no cornbread on there. So, it's like you get into questions like that. Yeah, it's kind of an awful name. It's like, how do you advertise that to somebody? It's like, you want to eat some atomic buffalo turds? No. So what you do is you just call them ABTs and hope nobody asks what they stand for. Awesome breakfast things, even though you don't eat them for breakfast usually. But I guess why not? Hell. Alright, let's see. Do we have a minecart here? Send her back. How many atomic buffalo turds can you eat in one city? A surprising amount. Because that kind of flavor profile is what I love. So, oh damn it, I broke the rock thinking about these ABTs. And they're really good if you do them in the smoker, by the way. I'd recommend that. I don't know, like, Broke a diamond or bismuth. I gotta stop breaking stuff. Thinking about these delicious grilled snacks. Or maybe that was a diamond. I don't know. Whatever it was. Bismuth, yeah. Hopefully I broke the diamond and not the bismuth. But I did. Alright, nice. Whoever thinks, oh, I hope I broke the diamond. Do you own a smoke? Yes, I do. It's not, well, yeah, it is. I guess it's kind of a combination grill smoker. It's like one of those Kamado deals. It's not a big green egg, it's a Kamado Joe. Alrighty. As long as it seals well, yeah. Don't you gotta make 5? Oh, you're right. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So you take one day off in the mines, and then you start thinking, well, maybe I can just take the rest of them off. Will I risk? Yeah, I'll throw some stuff in the tumbler. No problem. Alright, we'll go ahead and just sell what we can sell here. Ruby. I don't have a ruby. Damn it. Yeah, I do. Onyx. No. Here, we're gonna... I know you hate diamonds, but I like how when I put it on there, he's like, this is the worst day of my life. But then he actually loved it. Well, whatever. Your neighbor has a nasty homemade grill that he uses cheap charcoal with it so it smokes and overcooks at the same time. Yeah. Alright, here's your 150. Pay up now. Alright. Ooh. Alright, so we don't have too much left money-wise. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and... make an early payment on this. Like a good boy. Because we get a little extra for an early bird bonus. There we go. Be gone, fish. Alright. Let's take our little nappy. Actually, I should be cracking into some artifacts, maybe. No, I gotta make 110,000. Alright, Grumpy Head, what do you got for me? Buy emerald today. Okay, okay. Well, before I head out, I guess I should... So now we're saving for the tumbler upgrade. No relation to the photo blogging website. Though it is related to Steven Universe, I guess. Recent introduction to your life has been a crock pot, which is nice or bad. Oh, crock pots are lovely. I love crock pots. Put some beans in there. Yep. I kind of like how you can have an Instant Pot, and Instant Pots don't make great crock pots, but they make okay crock pots. But it's like you've got the duality of man in there. It's like, do I want my stuff cooked extra fast, or do I want to cook slow and slow? It's all in the same thing. So much stew has been made, yeah. And just kind of both okay. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good pressure cooker, I feel like, but I mean, I guess there are better ones, but as far as a slow cooker, I broke it again. But as far as a slow cooker, I feel like it doesn't get hot enough. Which is weird, because you think that'd be easy to fix. But, you know, maybe different brands are better or worse. Milo's cracking those gems like a college girl fraternity. I'm cracking these like I'm snapping into a Slim Jim right here. About to get my snack on. I haven't had a Slim Jim in a while. I should get some. Alright. I don't think we're going to run out of customers. But I'm going to call it quits on the mining today. And we'll just go up and polish a little bit. Hey, we got a full bag anyhow. I think, well, we'll say that's pretty good. Those gems do look tasty. Yeah, those citrine ones especially were a delicious look. Too hungry to focus properly. What'd you eat for dinner today? I had a ham sandwich and some ramen noodles. Nothing crazy. Makes you want Jolly Ranchers. Ooh, Jolly Ranchers should be good. I did have a pack of Sour Patch worms today. Not a whole big one, you know, but like one of the little Halloween sizes. Shop's open. Oh, dang. I need to get in this, business here. Alright, I'm going to try to sell what I got. Since the boss man does not come today for the money. Alright, there we go. Morganite. Do I have any Morganite? Is it even worth scrolling for Morganite? You know what? I should buy that crow ability and make them want Alexandrite. That's going to save me so much time. So we're going to do that. We're just going to haggle. Of course, it's got to be on a Wednesday, and that's a week away, so... we're just going to haggle. We're going to haggle, Max. Diamond, yeah, there you go. Emerald. Sapphire. I'm just naming gemstones at this point. Hey, Alexandrite, that's who I like to see right there. Where are my Alexandrite customers? Morganite. I might have some of that for... No, actually. But you can have an onyx. Time to manipulate, yeah. Click type so it organizes it. I appreciate that. Thank you. Emerald. Emerald. Nope. Well, I guess I'll sell some of these massive number of Alexandrite I got. I am the haggle maxer, after all. You know what? You can have a sapphire. I could convince you want an Alexandrite against your best wishes, but I think I'll just I'll be content to sell what you actually want. Praise the sorting button. If you see blue, you should haggle them, yeah. Hello, Pebble. I have exciting news for you. Let's hear it. I met another very nice granny here, and her grandchild is also your age. Grandmole, no. Let me finish. Her grandchild is studying to be a big shot lawyer doing mole law. I don't think mole law is a real thing. You should reach out to them and ask about it. I appreciate the concern, Grandmole, but I'm kind of busy running the shop. I don't have time to be talking to strangers about mole law. Your generation never talks to one another, always making excuses that you're too busy. Whose fault could that possibly be, Grandma? You literally dumped the responsibility of a whole store on me without any warning. I didn't choose to be this busy. I never asked for this. Yeah, but then you just be lazy at home doing nothing. Oh, man, this shreds my fucking throat. That's so true, Grey Mole. Thank you for this totally awesome opportunity. Thanks, Glass. Grand Mole, we're seizing this shop after we pay the debt, yeah? Oh, you're welcome, Pebble. Talk soon. Appreciate the hat, too. Alright, since I made so much money in one day, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the rock tumbler. No, I'm gonna buy the dilation. And then hopefully I don't have to make a payment tomorrow. Actually, I have no idea. Was that a wise choice I just made? Possibly not. But we're gonna find out. Oh yeah, we had time. And Sip, you got it. It might work out. Ooh, onyx. So we got an Alexandrite and an onyx today. Yeah, I'm thinking it probably maybe does. I don't know. Because you don't see a lot of onyx down here, but there it was. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense because the second floor has it, and the third floor is right next to the second floor. That's how numbers work. Boo, onyx. I want the Alexandrite today. Now that'd be nice. But I have to pay the bats off for that, and that's a Wednesday deal. So, and I have been kind of forcing Alexandrite on poor unsuspecting customers anyway. So I can miss them. They wanted it, even if they hated it. When they leave my shop, they love it. So. Have the funny haggle button, yeah. If I didn't have that, yeah, that wouldn't work. Haggling really makes this game like 10 times easier, I'll be honest. It might even take a lot of the challenge out. I mean, that's what making something 10 times easier is about, I guess, but yeah. Probably a no haggle run would be a lot different. Yep, indeed. You would make a third of the money of those who desire sales, yeah. It's a haggler's world, what can I say? Oh, that's full. Okay, so I can't even get that, so I need to send my gems back. Take another floor down. Oh, well, you know, I said I should have got that polisher, and maybe that's true. But I think the time dilation is, in the long run, the way to go. Because once we get that polisher, we can run it like, run it constantly, basically. And we'll have the advantage of time dilation stacking on there, so. Basically, we win both ways. There you go. You mean tumbler? Yeah. yeah, the rock tumbler. Let me log into my account on the rock tumbler. I feel like Tumblr's one of the only sites that went from a goon site to a non-goon site and still kind of existed. I never really was a huge Tumblr person, but it's just the word on the street. Damn it, I broke one. It was a goon site. Yes, it definitely was. Tumblr was... It had all sorts of weird stuff on it. Let's see. Ooh, there's an artifact in here. I want that. Give me artifact. Where's this freaking artifact, brother? There it is. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and there's a full bag anyway. Alright, let's just sell what we got, I guess. We're talking like live action or hentai. Like, yeah, fan hentai. And live action, too. There was a lot of that. A lot of fetish stuff, basically. Alright, let's see. Onyx. Onyx, we're out of onyx. I think. Yep. Alright, we're getting into our Alexandrite days here. Ruby. I might have a ruby, but I just have no time to search for it. We're in Alexandrite store today. We make good money. I went to a dance class today and it was so boring. That sounds like a really hard day. That's just the problem. It wasn't hard at all. I wanted to tell them that just because we're old doesn't mean we can't keep up with some tempo music. Well, how fast was the music they were playing? Maybe they just needed to accommodate the other folks. They were playing music at 4 beats per minute. Oh my goodness. Well, for a mole, that's not so bad, I guess. It made me question if I still like music. How am I supposed to show off my graceful nature with music just like that? I'm sorry, Grand Mole. Maybe they have other classes you can take. Love you. Talk to you soon. Love you, Pebble. Great Green Purge. Fan hentai, Alexandrite for all. Yes, sir. Snail music. Yeah, I wonder what, like, or sloth music. What does sloths listen to? Let's see. I can, you know what? If I spent every penny I had, I could get the Mega Rock Tumbler. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I'm going to hold off on that. What were you doing when Tumblr was popping off you now? Question. Yeah, this was a long time ago when they did the Great Goon Purge, though. I feel like it was probably definitely before 2018. Maybe it was in like 20. I don't know. But if you well, they didn't even use the word goon then for that sort of thing. So I think like the Tumblr, if you search for like Tumblr apocalypse or something like that, or you could probably like find like an internet history article or something. There was a term for it, but I forget what it is now. You were using other sites. There's enough fandoms hiding out there that the website survived, though. Yeah. I mean, they still use it for like safe for work stuff, but it definitely kind of fell off a little bit. Ooh. Diamond. The NSFW band? Yeah, something like that. But there was like a common term for it. Well, let's see. Can I? Well, I can't pause it. When I get into the shop, I'll try to find it. Do a risky Google search. But there was a clever term for it, I think. It couldn't have been Tumblergate. Maybe it was, though. Remember, it said, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yep. I guarantee you, these days, there's like definitely 100 YouTube retrospectives / internet history videos on the whole situation now. Well, maybe, I don't know. Since it is about kind of a sensitive topic, maybe they have to be really careful in how they say it, but I just broke a diamond / business right there. Oh well. Okay, I almost busted that one right there. You know what? I'm gonna head back early because I want to do some artifacting. Let's see. Type. Did you partake in Tumblr wine? No, I did not. This one post is claiming Verizon bought Tumblr and that's why the ban happened, but no cool name yet. I got you. That probably makes sense. I think they did it because they were looking for a buyer. But I didn't remember that it was Verizon who bought it. That's crazy. Oh, here's a little cat collar. I know it's for a cat because it says Cheeto. And who would name a dog Cheeto? That's a cat name if I ever heard one. It's another one of these stars here. Alright, bismuth. I will risk this because we do have the dilation activated. So I can slow motion matrix it for a little bit longer. Tumblr apocalypse. Yeah, something like that. I think, yeah. That sounds about right. Naming things apocalypse. Ooh, bismuth. Bismuth is pretty cool. It's very, very, very slightly radioactive. So, like, for the longest time, people thought it was the heaviest non-reactive or radioactive metal, but actually lead is. Because bismuth is radioactive, but it has a half-life longer than the observed lifetime of the universe. So, it's just like, does it really? Is it really? Yeah. For the dog that ate all your Cheetos the day you brought it home, I guess you could. You know, it's like, all right, we're going to call you Cheeto in revenge. Alexandra. Oh, finally a customer of good taste, Jill Houston. All right, emerald. Ruby. Can I say you emerald instead? Yeah. Everybody wanting rubies today. That's crazy. Maybe I should have entered into a business arrangement with those bats. Whatever, we're not worried about it. It's a wild half-life. It's... Oh, well, I just sold that one for cheap. This time it'll really cost you. 110,940 to be exact. All right, you got it, boss. Man, I wish I had a little bit more. Like I got that rock tumbler. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll buy it tonight. How do they even observe that if it takes so long to decay? I think they like probably calculated it or something. Or maybe they're just like, whoa. You need a polished day. I do. But after I get the tumbler situation sorted out, the tumbler situation is crazy. there's a diamond in here. This is not it, but that's a morganite. There's our diamond. Shine bright, you crazy diamond. Or no, is it shine on, you crazy diamond? It's been so long since you worked with Half-Life, you might be being silly. Is the time for half of an entire sample to decay? Yep, that's it. I don't want to risk hitting that again. Just gonna finesse it. Crazy diamond! Hurrah! Yeah, I gotta say, I think I haven't seen any of the later JoJo's. I haven't watched any of Part 7. I only watched part of Part 6. And Part 6 being Stone Ocean. I don't know if it actually is Part 6. Part 4, aka Diamond is Unbreakable, has got to be my favorite so far. I quite enjoyed it. I mean, I liked them all that I've seen. I've seen up through 5, but I think Josuke is just so cool. Is that the one with Josuke? Sure is. Yep. And with Kira. the hand man. You went through Part 5, but Battle Tennessee is your favorite. Yeah, that's kind of polarizing. A lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people do. I liked it. It was pretty good, but I think it's this. I guess it's just kind of separate from the whole like stand thing. That I guess people just maybe it depends on the order you watched them. I don't know, but I watched them from the start because I guess it was in 2020. And I was just like, well, I've got to understand what all these JoJo memes are about. So I just watched it all. I was like, damn, that's cool. And then I learned what VTubers are. And it ruined my life. Not kidding. But it is kind of funny how things work. Your favorite scene is when he opens that letter and the gun slowly comes out. Such an amazing meme. Yeah. You read Part 1, then watched Part 2 because of how insane were the few... Really, huh? Yeah, I'm not a big manga reader, so... I mean, I keep saying maybe I should, but... I don't think I've read any, like, real manga. Unless we count, like, Metamorphosis. Is that even a manga? I don't know. Oh, man, I broke that. And then you watched 3 and read 4 and 5. Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess I had the benefit of pretty much, well, everything out at that point. But yeah, I never did finish Stone Ocean watching that. I should, but I think that when they released Part 2, I just never got around to finish it. So I'm not gonna make that mistake with Steel Ball. I'm just gonna wait till it's all done before I even touch it, probably. So I can just, maybe not binge it, but watch it at a reasonable rate. You saw the new Part 7 first episode, kind of like a spaghetti western joke. Yeah, I know. A lot of people really seem to like Steel Ball Run in general. So, kind of curious. Oh, you know what? I should be selling stuff. Because I need about 45,000. So I can buy that, whatchamacallit, tumbler. don't have any bismuth, but I can. Can I convince you? There you go. Oh wait, my shop reputation went down there for a second. I need to be careful about my haggle max in here. Emerald, well, whatever. Ooh, we gotta be careful. Do I have an opal? I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna sell everything. Supply and demand, sell every single type of gem. Nice. Cool achievement. For JoJo's, you've only seen part 1 and half of 2 and half of 4. Oh, okay. 3 is really good, even if it is kind of long. I do love 3. I mean, I love them all, but I guess the universe got rebooted, and then you get JoJo Cowboys, which, you know, cool. Haggling too hard, yeah. But we pulled it back. We got it back. All right, so now I can get a mega awesome rock tumbler. All right. And that's going to help automate our... I'm going to spend... I'm gonna do a tiny bit of mining today, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna tumble like you wouldn't even believe it. 3's very fun. Love part 3. Dio is so awesome. I love Dio. What a great villain. The VA helps a lot, though. Yeah, for sure. Sapphire. Ooh. A wonderful psych. Watch the English dub for part 1 and half of 2. It was amazing. You love Jonathan's British. Yeah, I mean, I've watched them all in Japanese, but I can understand the appeal of an English dub, maybe for the British parts. I can see that. When I try to figure out what language I'm gonna watch something in, I guess I usually try to watch what it would make the most sense in, right? So I watch Cyberpunk in English because, you know, Night City is kind of well, it's an American city where they speak English in the history or in the lore, and a lot of the slang probably translate or doesn't translate quite as well. I would guess. But usually for anime I watch it in Japanese, but unless there's a reason not to. But that might be cool to listen to that in English with the old British. It does logically fit, yeah. You become so weak-pilled you put things that make more sense in English into Japanese. Now, yeah, I mean, I get it, right? The Japanese voice actors are amazing, but, you know, sometimes it makes sense. Maybe. Part 2 sounds like a mobster. Hey. Cowboy Bebop is the only few English dubs you would watch, but that's pretty... Yeah, same. You know, I never finished Cowboy Bebop. I just got within the last 3 episodes of it, and I got tired of it. But maybe I could go back to it. But yeah, that'd be an English one, and... Ghost Stories doesn't really count, but I do love the English dub for that. I know some people just really hate it, but I think it's funny. I said I was only going to mine a little bit today, but here I am. Just, you know what? If I already broke it, I might as well get crack-a-lacking. You know, I should have put some stuff in the tumbler before I left this morning, but whatever. He does use the Tommy gun early on. You're kind of lucky not to watch the last 3. Oh. You gotta watch the movie, Milo, for Cowboy Bebop. Careful. Yeah. You can crack it twice. I didn't know that. I've never even done that. And Bacano, they're set in Prohibition era in New York, so it really... Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. That kind of situation. I feel like the language of where it might be, especially with a lot of the slang and stuff, might make sense. Speaking of, I don't know if it's in New York or not, but I can't remember. But I watched the part of the first episode of that Spider Noir show. I'm trying to figure out if I want to watch it in black and white or color, but it seemed pretty cool. I do like Nicolas Cage a lot. The end of Cowboy Bebop is pretty depressing. Oh, so maybe I dodged the bullet. You did one time when you were like, fuck it, and hammered away and fucking exploded your tiny mole hands. Oh my gosh. And the tears must have been intense. Okay, we gotta sell. Oh, goodness gracious, my friend. Hey, man, that tumbler, it fucking tumbles. Isn't that the truth, though? Alright, well, you get one freebie, I guess. Is the entire series out? Season 1 is out, yeah. I don't know if they're going to be more, because I haven't watched it, so I don't know if there's going to be another season. Let's see. You saw someone praising the show and the black and white filming techniques. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards black and white right now. You know, as nice as shiny, pretty colors are. You know, it is kind of noir. So, that would make sense. Alright, sapphire. Let's, okay. Hey, what about that? Got a lot of rubies today for whatever reason. Stinky. Wow, man. We got rubies on rubies on rubies. Let me look at our boobies. I don't know. I was trying to rap there. I don't know. Your mom wanted to watch it plus Spider Noir seems like a cool concept. Yeah, they got season 1 out. I don't like I said, I don't know if they're gonna have more. Then you snort out the gym dust. Or snort the gym dust. Wednesday's coming up if you want to talk to the bats. That's a good point. You got a point. It's Monday. Mole, I have an important announcement. Yes, Pietro? I'm relinquishing my position as the Gymporium head of security. Oh, you can't do this to me. Pietro! Pietro! From now on, I will only fulfill security responsibilities when I want to. Okay, good. Whew, nothing changed. So you're quitting, but are still going to work sometimes. A masterful way to put it, Mole. Since we don't really need security, that's fine, Pietro. I accept your resignation, and I will stop sending you the paychecks that I have not been sending you. Also, I don't remember discussing a head security title, but you can keep it if you'd like. Oh, thank you, Mole. I know my effort is not essential to the shop's operations, but it keeps me involved. Well, Pietro, you've done a very good fake job. This is a great honor. Good night, Mole. Good night, Pietro. Let the doobie till it glow like a ruby. There you go. Pietro, we need you. You're literally our rock. I owe 150 and I got 146. Okay, so yeah. I sell a little bit. We're all good. Maybe I could buy a little something here. 125. 125 is a little rich for my blood, but oh yeah, bats, that's right. Oh, dude, you can increase your bat visits like that. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, what do I even have a lot of? Gemstone looking for buyer. You haven't been robbed once. Yeah. Well, you know what? I guess Pietro has done a good job. Beat the game too quickly to see that dialogue. Damn. Yeah. I guess I'm savoring the game, right? All right, we're gonna take a little nappy nap here. Oh yeah, we got time. All right, Grumpy Head, Morganite. We don't care about Morganite. We're not in the Morganite business anymore. PIMR, Pietro is my rock. Yeah. Get that tattooed on your fingers, on a fist. Yeah, PIMR and then GIMH. Grand Mole is my heart. You'd look so thugnificent with that. Ba, 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 ba. Do the homie do that. There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, that was clean as a whistle right there. You don't get too many extractions that nice. Okay, I got cocky. See, we got a diamond in here. Nice. Oh, I should have been putting stuff in the tumbler, but that's okay. Like I said, we'll make our payment no problem. I think I even have another day after this. Damn it. I keep breaking them, but I don't care. Whatever. Oh, a full bag? Okay. Well, I can't have it anyway. Yeah, I kind of want to keep buying the equipment so I never get out of debt and I can just keep mining. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get every upgrade I can. Damn it. Though I wonder if at some point the increased rate like gets so high that you basically, you know, the loan amount they want in one day is like $1 million, so you have to pay it off in one day. Would like to see fan art with Mole with gold gem chains and fists out with both those tattooed. Yeah, and like gemstone grill. I think that'd be kind of amazing. I would like to see that. Of course, a grill on a mole is not so big. It's only like a couple little pieces because, you know, they don't have the full teeth. But you know what? If it's a grill, you can make it whatever you want, I guess. So maybe he could have like a full set of teeth in a way that is disturbing and unsettling for a mole. My shop's open. Hell yeah. And while that's grinding away, I'm going to be doing an artifact. Looks kind of like a leek, like Miku would have had in the ancient days. Alright, do I have a... Perfect. Oh, it's a little bear. Hey, Neon, good to see you. We're going to shirk off this debt here one way or another. Well, not we're going to shirk it. We're going to pay it back because we're honorable. And the shark's going to bite my kneecaps off if I don't. But, you know, other than that. Is this a gem game or a fossil game? It's a gem game with some artifacts that you can find. Yeah. You know, you get little cabinets and stuff. I think I got one more in this one. I got like an arrowhead or a spearhead. It's more of a spearhead than an arrowhead, I'll be honest. All right, we can't sell too much today, but we'll sell a few. Morganite, raise them up here. Alexandrite, yep. Skip. Morganite. I know I got one somewhere, but I just haven't. Oh, you know what? I should talk to the bats. There we go. Thanks for the glasses. Yeah. We're just a little mole trying to, you know, get out of the situation our grandma put us in. All right, there we go. We made a decent bit of cheddar tonight. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a bit. All right, and I think the sharks come tomorrow. So I want to be careful about how much I do. But let's see. You know what? I think we were about there, so I'm gonna go ahead and increase my speed. But all I need to, I have one more artifact to find, and I think I'll have them all, which is kind of crazy to think about. I wasn't even trying too hard to get them all. But, you know, that's just how the way it goes. Now, hopefully we don't get kicked out at day 60. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I'm going to dig up the Lance of Longinus and put it in the curio cabinet. Yeah, it's like, you know, so many people are looking for this, but we got it. It's ours. And we're just going to have it in the cabinet and look at it. Oh, that look cool. Alright, but yeah, I don't want to see how much more scratch do I need to get fully kitted out here. Probably going to be about 175 on that. And then 125, so call it 3 for those. And then the bag, and then we got maybe half a mil upgrades to go. The Eva OB started playing in your head. It's originally the name of the spear used to stab Jesus when he was on the cross, yeah. Alright, I haven't messed with this computer too much, but, you know, it did burn me once, so I guess I kind of avoided it. Alright, we got the bats today, and we got the shark. Ruby is a big one today, I see. Alright, so let's mine our little mole ass off here. How that didn't break, I'll never know. You know about the original story, Evangelion is just more prominent in your brain than just want to make sure. A lot of Evangelion, yeah, I think Evangelion stuff is has a lot of references. Don't even remember how to learn because you didn't read the Bible. Maybe on the History Channel or something. Do they even have a History Channel anymore? The History Channel became all reality TV last you saw it, yeah. I remember for a long time when I was growing up, it was basically the World War II channel. And then they kind of went into like an aliens channel for a little while. And I broke it. And now it's just reality TV, I guess. But I will say Modern Marvels, I don't know if they still make it, but that was a dope show. I still like to watch one of those on YouTube every now and then. pour some wine and watch people make hot dogs on an industrial scale. Yeah, that sounds like a nice little evening right there. I think they do see that Ancient Aliens guy sometimes while at the dentist. Really? Huh. I'm kind of glad he's still doing his thing. I'm breaking these rocks. I don't even care. It's like if they want to buy broken gems, they can buy broken gems. Whatever. Really, I'm looking for that artifact. Well, I can't pick it up anyway. Let's see. Since the man does come today, I do need to make that money. So let's go ahead and do it. Do it to it. I do have that debt to pay, and I don't want that interest added to that. Oh, look, I did have the artifact all along. The artifact was the friends we made along the way. Wonder what kind of sick, nasty bonus this will give. Yeah. Ooh, achievement. Complete your artifact collection. Alright, nice. Legendary gems now sell for more glimmer. Man, that's great. Like I needed more money. I'm kidding. I do. We're gonna be the richest mole this side of wherever we're on the side of. And then Grandma's gonna slide in here and take it all. The second I pay this off, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm back. Did you miss me?" Yes, Grandma. Alright, I can't remember if they said sapphires were big today. But I could make them big for tomorrow. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a big sapphire collection going here. And the instead of the alexandrite for the bats, because I think sapphire's kind of, well, it's about the same, honestly. Alright, I'll just put a bunch of broken shit in the tumbler. That way we can have it for tomorrow. Alright, let's sell, baby. Alexandrite. Morganite. I haven't heard that name in an age here. Well, can I interest you in some alexandrite? Opal. Yeah, we got one of them. Ooh, opals sell for money. Damn. Alexandrite. Ruby. Can't let her get away with it. More of a Discovery Channel and Nat Geo watcher. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Richest mole this side of the Mississippi. There you go. And what a river that is. It might look like a creek to most people that are not moles, but let me assure you, for a mole, it'd be quite a swim. Yeah, I might sell a broken ruby here and there, you know. No ruby. Yeah, we got ruby. What am I talking about? We got rubies all day. 300,000. Well, we're making some money. All right, here's 150. There you go, boss.
Are you winning, son?
Hey, Bunko, good to see you. Yeah, we're winning. You could say we're winning big time. Look at this. We're going to do a little thing I like to call market manipulation here. Choose a gem, any gem. When you think it's a major financial criminal, but it's really 3 bats in a trench coat. My associates and I will work the market in your favor. All right, we're a sapphire market right now. Sapphire, a fine choice.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Hey, Goldie, good to see you. Poopy, yeah, we're those numbers. We're getting them up. All right, let's see. Do I want a better drill? Do I want to? How shall I spend this pile of cash that I sit upon? Actually, how much money do I owe next time? 150. That's gonna be in like 3 days. So I guess I'll just spend everything. All right, that's an everyday bat situation. I'm gonna go with the drill. There we go. And I'm just a little short on the bats. Thank you for the hat. All right, let's see. I can dig it, as a matter of fact. All right, let's take our sleepy nap here. We're gonna run out of debt. That's not good. I'm kidding. But I do want to get all the upgrades, just, you know, for the sake of completeness. I won't get all the achievements because I can't bring myself to gamble on the computer probably anymore, but... Oh, that's right. I don't have to worry about breaking anything with this drill, so I'm just going to drill, baby, drill. Now the hammer I can break stuff with. Oh, you know what? They said it just didn't break stuff. I think it's a little faster, too. Which would make sense. It's the perfect solution. Have you played a hard space shipbreaker? No, I don't think I have. I think I've seen Dante play that, though. Is that where you, like, just kind of scrap stuff and shoot it into a portal for money? Yeah. You're thinking of streaming Emporium much later in the year on cozy mode to 100%. That sounds like a... Well, it sounds like a cozy time. Cozy mode, I mean, that makes sense. Ooh, look at that. Oh, shoot. Well, it's fine. A broken gem's no problem. You running out of debt is reminding me when they took all the debt at the end of the story. Oh. Yeah, well, we gotta make these numbers work somehow so I can get all my upgrades. Someone who was watching was very upset at that. How could they do that? I want to pay that debt off. How dare you pay my debt off? I want to have debt. What's the next game on the docket? Well, if I ran out of time today, I was thinking about doing Colony 37, but I loaded that up, and apparently they've changed so much that you pretty much have to restart it, and I didn't feel like that, so I don't know. I might play a little Lucid Blocks today. I don't know, but after that, I don't know. I feel like I had an answer, but I forgot it. Yeah, I can't remember what I was wanting to do next. Oh, my bag's full. Oh, well, let's tumble some. A lot of Morganite today. Or no, maybe this is just a... Hopefully it comes back to you, yeah. I'll probably think. I'll come up with something. Oh yeah, I know. I'll probably do the episode 5 of Long Dark, unless I think of something else. That's kind of what I was thinking. You had to restart your Colony 37 run, and honestly, you put in another 25 hours. Yeah, but see, the fact I just had to restart it is well, I mean, I guess I could have like taken my chances, but I was just like, I had to hate to do that, and then when they do it again, do it again. So I was just like, I'll hold off until they're a little more stable, which, you know, might be a while. But maybe I just play it again. Who knows? Oh, I need to be prioritizing the sapphire. That's right, because we did manipulate that little market there. He made the game much more grindy, which is probably good. Yeah. Let's see. I guess I could sort this, couldn't I? Broken sapphire still sell for money. At this point, it's like, how fast can you get through the menus? Alexandrite's still a good choice. Let's see if I got any top tier boyos at the bottom here. I had bismuth. I mean, they are selling for triple, so I sell 15k a pop, even if it could have been 30. All right, let's start selling. Oh, you know what? Throw these in the old thing, and when the bats come today, we'll make a ruby market. All right, sapphire. So glad you asked. Morganite, I must have that. Alexandrite. Man, I got gemstones so much. Diamonds. Yeah, I got one of those old things. I guess I might have one in the junk drawer here. Let's see. Ruby, opal. I don't have it. Yeah, I do. Sapphire. Morganite. Alright, that's all. Wonder how many games you have that we're waiting for 1.0 release that they've forgotten about. Yeah. Like that and well, Subnautica. I already beat that early access, but you know what, maybe I'll do a fresh planet on the Planet Crafter. Maybe at some point I'll stream that. That might be fun. Hello, Pebble. I went to an art class today. That's fun. How'd it go? The instructor said I was the most expressive student he's had. I made this great big painting and used every color on the palette. Was it a painting of? Well, it's more of an abstract. There's this blue thing that goes into a darker blue part and explodes out into a pink mess in the corner. And then the whole thing wraps around a hard red dot. So like a wave or something? No, not a wave, more like a swell. Which is like a wave. It's a painting. You have to see it. I can't just tell you what it looks like. Well, I bet you could do it in 1,000 words, because that's about what a picture's worth, right? Are you going to hang it up? No, it was a transitory piece. What does that mean? It means I dropped it and it broke it. It's in the trash now. Okay. Are you going to paint another one? I don't think so. I'm finished painting. I'm done with that. Haha, okay, well, I love you. Love you too. Talk soon. Did you not have that fortitude? Yeah. Expressive is a good word for when you have nothing to say. Yeah, it's expressive. At least she tried. Yeah, you know what? She did. Everybody can paint, so said Bob Ross, and he would know. All right, so let's see. Do I want to pay now? No. Because if I pay early, I get to pay less, and I don't want that. All right, let's see. What are we maxing out here? Let's max out our discovery ability. Let's get this bag upgraded. So that means 250k, and then I have all the upgrades. So that's pretty sweet. All right, bats, we're selling rubies today. Oh, they come tonight, so. But emeralds on the market. All right, let's see. Let's mine. Maybe one of the last times I do. All right. Because there are 3 in every hole now. Possibly. No, it's possible, but not likely necessarily. But there's always 2. You know, this game wasn't, you know, I guess there's not that many levels to it, but it's still kind of fun, you know. It's like, as far as assets go, not so many, but they pack a lot of fun into it. So that's kind of neat. I mean, I'm sure making it would be really hard, but you know what I mean? Yeah, just a few little mine levels, some gemstones, some dialogue. Yeah. If there's a hole, there's a goal. Has a new meaning in this game. That's right. Thanks for the glasses there. Ooh. Let's get this sapphire, even though our sapphire manipulation is over. Alright, let's go deeper. I do have to sell a lot today, so keep that in mind. Alright, I can't be breaking gemstones like that. I can, though. I literally can. Because that tumbler is basically that's the cruise control for cool right there. Alright, let's see, let's drop this back in the cart here. Time to put cozy games in your suggestions channel. Yeah, some cozy would be nice. Planet Crafter is pretty cozy. Other than, you know, maybe suffocating and dehydrating sometimes, but that's a good one. And I've got like stationeers and that sort of thing. All sorts of things to play, I guess. And I do have to get to the opposite of comfy, which is Sekiro at some point. I keep putting that off. But that's just the way it goes. I guess I do have to actually play that someday. I'm just, you know, waiting for it to go on sale, yeah. That's it. Alright, how's that? Okay, bag's still good. Shop's open. I can't remember if today was a sell day. Oh, tomorrow is the mob day. But in any case, I will, after clearing this section out, head home. Oh, that was clean. That was so nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get at 'em. Do I have any ruby rocks? I feel like there's way too much morganite. Kind of a weird amount of morganite, if I'm being honest. Alright, emeralds. I haven't sold an emerald in a second. Alright, let's go. Let's sell. Alright, there you go. See? Paid off that fast. Sapphire. A lot of broken sapphires here. And broken dreams. Alright, onyx. Yeah, we got an onyx. Ruby. Emerald. Skip the stinky boy. Let's see. Only one person's going to want an onyx, so I'm going to go ahead and riz them up into that. Sapphire, yep. Emerald. A lot of people want emeralds today. Boulevard. Yeah, perhaps. Let's see. Alexandrite. Oh, we're closed. Alright, bats. We're gonna make the ruby market go freaking crazy tonight. And I have to sell a decent amount, but we can do that. Today wasn't a fantastic sales day, honestly. See, I don't even have the cash to buy anything. Well, no, I could buy that. I'm gonna risk that. And there's our bag maxed out. Alright, so only one upgrade left, and that's, well, no, 2 upgrades, so that's probably gonna work out to 175k. I could just go ahead and buy that if I wanted to be risky about it, but I don't. Alright, what is your market prediction? Ruby, who could have guessed? Alright, let's go to the bottom layer here. Just for the good old sake of it. Alright, there we go. We're at rock bottom, metaphorically speaking. Maybe actually quite literally. Alright, give me that. Thank you. Alright. It's a decent little haul, but I'm really looking for diamonds here. Actually, you know what? I could probably just be selective here. I'm going to be selective. If I don't see any sort of diamond, I'm not looking. Okay, well, opal, I guess we can work with. Oh man, we are so close to getting smushed on. Alright, emerald, morganite, ruby. Okay, well, ruby I can... Alright, you know what? No. I feel like I'm being so wasteful. I don't know why I decided to actually mine this one out. Man, I could have got a ruby. Eh, let's just we'll sell enough anyway. We're haggle maxers. Let's see, onyx, whatever. Five cozy games next Tuesday. You'll provide 5 indie games. Goodness gracious. Well, appreciate the suggestion. Fantasy games. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you could like reorganize your inventory like that. That's cool. Alright, diamond. Anything fancy and expensive we can just throw in the tumbler because it'll just do it in the same amount of time and less risk. Too late. Oh yeah, rubies. Let's see. I guess we got all our rubies taken care of, huh? Sapphire's next. Dang, you actually have to drop it right on the money, don't you? That's a load of sapphire right there. Type shit. Why do you have so much alexandrite? I don't know. I guess it's just the way it worked out. I mean, it looks really nice. It looks like it'd be a delicious, like, blue raspberry kind of flavor, which is appealing to me. Alright, do we have any other interesting rocks here? I could probably use some more emeralds, yeah. Seems like I'm usually short on emeralds for whatever reason. Alright, probably... Well, you know what? Let's throw it in there. I don't have to wait for it to finish. There we go. I do not have a Play-Doh box. No, I did have one for a little bit, but I don't. Ruby, sapphire, morganite. It's not even hardly worth scrolling up for the morganite. I'm kidding. It actually is fine. Let's see. We're gonna sell some broken rubies here. Alexandrite. A ruby. Sapphire. Morganite. Skip. Onyx. Where's my onyx? Don't have any onyx. Debbie has to email you rock crystal candy. I've had rock candy, but yeah. Appreciate the thought. Not out of the woods yet. I need 150K. No problem, boss. I wish I had the money for the other. Well, you know what? I do need to do one little upgrade here, so we're not feeling so bad. So now we can fix the market every day of the week. And after we get another 125, we'll have every upgrade. And then after the next debt payment, we'll have about 35,000 left. And then we can just like drop a whole load of cheddar on them and then roll around in our money Scrooge McDuck style. Which sounds kind of amazing. The ones you're thinking of are like full of jelly or jam. Looks cool, actually, like cave crystals. All right, yeah, definitely. Sounds cool. Let me know about those. All right. What's your market prediction there? Sapphire. Okay, we got sapphires, I feel like. All right. I don't even need to mine today, really, probably. But I want to. I don't want to get these broken gems, though. Boulevard broken gems. I walk this lonely mole. Gonna have to workshop that one a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Diamond. That's 30,000 right there. Alright. Opal, 30,000. Oh, and I fucked it up. Congratulations. That's okay. That's still worth 15. Well, I could say I gotta stop breaking stuff, but I'm not going to, so. I'm I guess the next thing I'm going to have the bats work on is Alexandrite, because I seem to have a pretty good amount of that. And I'm digging a hole. Yeah, that was perfect for this. Okay, full bag. Send her on up. So many gemeralds. Yes, it's kind of crazy. But that rock tumbler can chew through them pretty good too. Honestly, selling them, half of the battle of selling them is just being able to go through the inventory and clicking on what they want fast enough. Walk a dusty dirt road with a pouch from the side. Picked these stones just yesterday just to crack them again. It's the life of them. All right. Let's see. This floor is cleaned out. So 3 out of 15. All right. I do need to make a ton of money today. I feel like, or maybe I don't. Maybe that was yesterday. Oh wait, no. That's every day. Pure mole power on display. May have been closer to tune by rhyming yesterday and today. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Throw it over there. Can't forget the diamond and the opal, which I broke. My bad. I feel like I got enough gems where I can sell. Alexandrite. Have a broken one. I don't know why some customers I'm just giving broken shit to, but whatever. I'd make more money if I actually sold the good ones, probably, but... See, diamond... Sapphire. Emerald. Sapphire. It's because you don't like the cut of their jib. Yeah, it's just like, you didn't make it, man. What do they need all these gems for? I don't know, man. I guess everybody's wearing grills these days, or something. Sapphire. So have a good sapphire. I like the cut of your jib, Mr. Worm. Wow, that's all the customers. That's crazy. I actually sold up today. Alright. Gotta talk to, well, is it Pietro or Grand Mole? Hello, Pebble. What's new with you? Not much. Did you hear about the criminal geologist? Criminal geologist? No, what happened? He was found guilty in a courts of law. Is that supposed to be funny? It's actually a really good joke. Sweetheart, I have heard every kind of rock joke there is, and none of them are funny. Huh. Wow. But you dedicate your whole life to rock. There you go. Exactly, yeah. You dedicate your whole life to rocks. You should like rock jokes. I don't think anyone actually likes those kind of jokes. Those little occupational puns. There's some gems. It's lazy and uninspired. There's no story, no emotion. Okay. Misexpressive painting. Okay. Okay, I'll find a better rock joke. No more rock jokes. Fine, no more rock jokes. Perfect. Thank you. Well, I'm off to dinner. Love you. Love you too, Grandma. Talk soon. I'm gonna make rock jokes with Pietro all night, and he's gonna laugh at every one of them. Actually, Pietro doesn't laugh at anything, but he will appreciate them at least. Granny's such a critic, yeah, for sure. All right. Well, we can buy our final upgrade here. We are mole maxed right here. Buy every upgrade. Upgrades people upgrades. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I was gonna say I could just pay all this shit off right now, but I can't. 10,000 more. Let's gamble. Fuck it. All right, so we made. Let's see. We made money with that, yeah. All right. Well, that was cool. Can I go even further? No. All right, let's. What are we thinking? Diamonds, opal is your business. Let's do diamonds, whatever. We down in the mines. Yeah, we're gonna do diamonds. Well, online gambling, this game has everything. Yeah. I mean, that's how Grandma got on all this debt, probably, you know? Man, we got forever until we're just gonna like be able to like dump a tray of gold on this shark's head and to kill him with it by the sheer mass of this money. So let's just mine like crack addicts for the next 3 days and call it vacation. Alright, let me get you that step in just a second here. And thank you for the sunglasses. We are cool today. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can mine the rocks. These crazy diamonds. Looks like gambling magic is actually working because we're getting some good diamonds today. Yeah, you know what? We'll get that too. Why not? Crack addicts when someone mentions copper pipe, yeah. It's like I said earlier, you know, if there's copper in your walls, there's treasure in your backyard. Dig it up. Nobody's gonna stop you. Well, they might try, but you know how to deal with them. Alright, we're just gonna break that. I don't know why you we're gonna say no. Don't dig in those looking for treasure. I know they call them the family jewels, but I assure you there are no precious gemstones in there. Oh, you're selling your seam is quite lucrative. I guess it depends on who you are. You know? They're probably not paying that much for Jimothy the crack addicts on the corners. But, you know, if you're Ryan Gosling, I guess. I broke that one on purpose, just to see if I still feel things. Alright, let's go down again. Do that's fair. You have a viewer who they pay $800 per cum cup because he's got the Aryan genes, 6'4", blonde and blue eyed. Damn, that's crazy. I don't know. Even if I could get paid that, I just wouldn't, because I'd hate the idea of like some of my spawn out there and not knowing who I am. All right. Man, just about one hit, and those pillars are about ready to give up. You can sign a paper that once they turn 18, they're allowed to meet you, but you'd be an old mole. But yeah, but you know what I mean, like raise them and that sort of thing. Alright, man, you know what? The diamond gambling magic did kind of work. Unsurprisingly. That raccoon on the computer, he's actually telling the truth. Magic is real, and it can make you wealthy. Did you ever want to litter your own moles? No. No. But if there were to be any, I'd want to be involved in them, you know? Just seems right. Ooh, almost got that. Yeah. That's all the diamond. Do I want to go for... Yeah, you know. I'm just going to... Yeah, we're just going to break rocks here. Alright, ooh, day's almost over, but that's fine. We're just going to have another day of rock tumbling, I guess. Alright, full bag anyway. So let's get out of here. Let's get at it. I might have time to... No. Alright, bats, what are we doing? I don't even know what I got the most of right now, so I'm just going to say diamonds. Why not? That's a baller choice right there. And I got literally nothing to spend this money on now, so. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's see what their prediction is. Diamond! Yay! You must resist the call of the web. Yeah. There's no time to surf. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw all this crap into a refiner. See what comes out the other side. Probably diamonds, since that's what we're putting in there. Man, 5 diamonds. Oh, wait. Actually, we've got more than that. So, yeah, it's going to get absolutely brazy out here. Is it even worth doing these manually? I guess there's some satisfaction in it. Alright, let's see. Let's do one manually, just for old time's sake, eh? Alright, sapphire. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe a delicious citrine. Alright, let's see. Emerald, just in case anybody comes wanting an emerald or some other crazy gem like that. Let's see, Alexandra, we got enough of that. So. Now the most important question: would you own a pet mole? I don't know if I could do that to another mole fella. You know, probably just wants to be in a tub of dirt all the time. You know, come to think of it, like having a pet mole wouldn't be very interesting because you just have like a bunch of dirt, and you'd know it's in there somewhere, but you can't really look at it or play with it. It's just like, you know, there it is. There's a mole in there somewhere. There's a, you know. Okay, sure, buddy. Making pretty good timing on this polishing, actually. This thing kind of eats them up fast, doesn't it? So how you feel about your hamster sometimes? Sometimes you'll see him from the hours of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., but he usually asleep. Yeah. Never did have a pet hamster. Had like some pet fish for a little while and they died. But just cats and dogs other than that. Oh, well, I guess I did have that pet frog for a tiny bit. It died, unsurprisingly. And I guess we had a crawfish for a few days. But I don't know if those even count. You see the fluff pulsating or something sometimes during the day when he's hungry or thirsty? Yeah. Our hamster's pretty low maintenance. Do you have to run them on a wheel sometimes? Or do they just kind of do their own thing? Alright, I'm going to try to polish every single stone I got. I think it's possible. You know, if broken gemstones had like glowing violet cracks like that, I think more people would be into broken gemstones, honestly. Some of these, like onyx like that looks really cool. That's a neat effect. Alright. Alright. This is suboptimal. But I am going to try to polish everything I got. Alright, do I have anything unpolished? Alright, that's it. So we're just waiting on that. Oh wait, no, there's one. Alright, we're gonna be in the diamond business today. Alright, let's sell, friends. Alright, ruby. Oh my goodness, we got so many rubies. It's kind of intimidating. Alright. Morganite. I'm a people's champion today. We're just gonna sell them whatever they want. Unless they're stinky. Alexandrite, yep. Onyx. Oh, I hope I got enough onyx. You can have a broken one. That one looks cool, doesn't it? There you go. Diamond, my man. Big high roller. Ruby. Diamond. Alexandrite. Ruby. We're running out of time. Onyx. I'm gonna do my best. Oh, dude, we got them all. Yeah. Look, we got over 500,000 right now. What do we got a lot of? I think, maybe... Oh, yeah, Alexander, right? I guess it doesn't matter. All right, let's sleep here and Tomorrow we mine like we mine have never before. Because that is the day we become free of debt. Because I can literally not figure out how to get myself into any more debt. Alright. Yep. That day is here. The day where the mole is free. I would have kind of liked to rolled up on him with 1,000,000. So like the entire principal from the first day, and it's like, oh, this drops 10,000 out of his pocket, doesn't even bend over to pick it up. Yeah, whatever this is. How much does a gallon of milk cost these days? Like what, $20 or something? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. You know, eggs were really expensive for a while. Just like every once in a while, something is randomly very expensive. And everything is kind of expensive, but some things are just extra expensive. Maybe it's like the market, maybe the bats are like running the markets out here too. Crazy. If milk was $20, you'd perish. Yeah, it would be ridiculous. I think if milk were $20, that'd be kind of insane. But I guarantee you that one day it will be. Which is crazy. Oh, I broke it. Oh well. Alright. And I do have all my stuff mined out here, or polished, so I can kind of chill here. We are on Easy Street. We're just doing whatever the hell we want. I like how you can hold it down and it's like a murder mining machine. Save so much on your non-milk funds. That's right. I guess you know what, there's a perk for the dairy-free lifestyle. You don't have to worry about that. I wish I had more onyx here. I feel like we sell a lot of onyx. Alright, I'm just gonna go back. I could like try to max it, but I won't hit a milli. Alright. Oh, Alexandrite was our daily deal there, so. Like 4 months ago, gas was $2.80 a gallon, and 2 months ago it spiked to $4, and then started weeping. The world's healing now, $3.48. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what it'll be next, though. What's the most random expensive thing? I just, the funniest thing, I mean, it makes sense kind of, but like, I remember how like at the beginning of the pandemic, toilet paper was so hard to get. It's just like the most random shit. I mean, it's not really random, but just funny how things work. Tea, yeah. Oh gosh, if tea went, you know, expensive, Wiz would probably die. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Tea Black Sprite's priced at $20 a box, so no. Alright, I think I got everything polished, so let's hit the road. Alright, Alexandrite. Morganite. Wish they wouldn't come in here asking for these cheap gems. I'm gonna try not to sell any broken ones if I can help it. You know, I should have done a business run. The toilet paper wars of 2020 thankfully didn't affect me. Use those dude wipes. Yeah, I did get a bidet for that. But it broke. Started leaking. Oh, almost sold it to the stinky worm guy. Woo. All right. Ooh, my mouse is freaking out. Ruby. Alexandrite. Oh, almost sold it to a stinky. I'm losing it today. I guess because I'm so anticipating so much the freedom from extreme debt that my grandma gave me. Thanks, Grandma. Let's see. Alexandrite. Ruby. Oh gosh, we're not gonna make it. We did make it though. Alright, there we go. T-bills are already pricing you out of house at home. Speaking, your brother brought a fucking Rocket Pop scented dude wipes. You're asking to smell. What is Rocket Pop even? Easy, yeah. What's up? I'm here. Give me 150,000. Oh wait, that's right. I'm still gonna owe 35,000. Hell yeah, we can get to $1 million. All right, we're gonna sell bismuth next time. Our mining days are not over. I mean, I could make it over right now. Wait, how do I have to pay 150,000 if I only owe 35,000? Whatever. I don't mind. Hell, it's just money. Okay. Absolutely psycho way of looking at it, but I just get to mine more. That's the finder's fee. You may know his bomb pops. Oh, like the red, white, and blue ones, maybe? I think I know what those are. I can't, for the life of me, remember what they're supposed to smell like or taste like, though. Fourth of July dude wipes. Well, hell yeah. I gotta try some. You got me on those garlic parmesan Doritos. I gotta try those. I gotta remember to get some before they go out of stock or whatever. Kind of intrigued. I might even see if Amazon might have some. That'd be pretty fucking American. Just buying some chips on Amazon instead of looking at the damn grocery store. You'll not be tasting. Yeah, well, I mean like Rocket Pops, cherry lime and blue raspberry. Okay. Oh, there's a bismuth in here, and luckily I manipulated the market. Actually, if I could have done this with the gambling thing too, that would have been a double whammy. But may have finished the bag and getting 2 more bags tomorrow. Oh, he's in deep. Shit, I haven't had. You know what I like that I haven't had in a while? With the garlic parmesan buffalo wings. I love those, but I haven't had them in a while. Maybe I will go to B-Dubs or something. Ooh, almost broke it. Maybe get you some Wingstop ranch for dipping. Maybe I'll go to Wingstop. I think there might be one somewhere around. And I am a ranch aficionado. Get a couple beers with it. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's go upstairs. I'm gonna have plenty of time to get 2 milli. Or not 2 milli, but I might could get 2 million. But if I can get 1 million, I'm gonna be like, I'm happy with that. That's good enough for me. There's a local pizza place that makes their own ranch. To be honest, you drink the leftover ranch, and the owner may have watched you do it. Oh man, a bit of an aura loss right there. It's like, why is this guy drinking the ranch? I know one place that like they make it on the site, but it's actually just the Hidden Valley mix, which is delicious. It's amazing how much the mix tastes better than how much better the mix tastes than the bottled stuff. Though, if you are looking for a nice bottled ranch, it's kind of expensive, but Lighthouse Ranch, pretty good. The home style, the buttermilk's okay, but home style is where it's at. Shop is open. Okay, let's go to the shop. Oh shit. I shouldn't have done that. I should have tumbled. Alright, the bats, we're gonna sapphire the bats next time. Because we don't, yeah, we got sapphire, I guess, but alright, what are the bismuth I said I was gonna, so let's see, let's get this bismuth cracked open, shall we? Sip, you got it. Emerald and onyx seem to come short on those a lot. And probably a morganite too. I've cracked a lot of morganites. I got a lot of cracked morganite. Alright, let's get in there. Alright, one morganite left. This polisher, man, it's just the bee's knees. It's the cat's pajamas. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Alright, well, we're out of time to sell today, but I can get a few on here. Oh, we're gonna miss our bismuth opportunity here, probably. I mean, I am the haggle maxer, though. Oh, you know what? I think we'll be able to sell our bismuth, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not all of it. Alright, that's fine. We can sell one tomorrow, surely. Would you judge me if you drank ranch at the family function? Absolutely not. Nope. Go for it. Do that condiment shot. Alright, let's see. Sapphire, I feel like. That's why ranch is there, yeah. I do think it's funny, like, it's got nothing to do with actual ranch dressing or whatever, but the concept of, like, ranch water, you know, that, like, it's like a sparkling water drink, that alcoholic drink or whatever. But, you know, it doesn't taste like ranch dressing, but what if it did? It's like Hidden Valley ranch water. And you got, like, drunk on watered down ranch dressing. That'd be kind of neat, wouldn't it? Only 85,000 profit today. Not great. Not great. We're going to have to do better. Do better. Oh, well, we got everything tumbled, so yeah. I think we can pull this off, but it's going to be a closer shave than I had hoped. Unless there's like a hole in my pocket where money's coming out of. Oh, there's a diamond in here. And 2 rubies. It's a scary idea. It's not even a challenge for you. You gotta drink it and coat it on everything. Yeah. I mean, other than like the mayonnaise part of it, you know, like ranch has got like a nice herbal profile. So I think you could make it work in a seltzer. You know, as like I said, as long as it wasn't like creamy. But if you had like the dill and the garlic and the, I think there's a little tarragon in there, some oregano, parsley. Like you might have a pretty refreshing seltzer on your hands if you played your cards right. And then you just put mayonnaise in it and it's like, okay, what are we doing? Banana? I don't know if banana would be in there. Just secretly pour some Everclear into your ranch. Alright, thanks. Really give that salad some pep in its step right there. You've heard of red wine vinegar. How about Everclear vinegar? Which is just like white distilled vinegar, but you know. The thought is funny. Okay, look, hear you out. Banana and ranch. Okay. I'm running the numbers, and I'm not sure I'm liking them. But I'm not totally convinced I'd hate it. But it'd have to be a greenish banana, okay? I don't think a fully ripe banana. And I like my bananas pretty ripe. But a banana on the greener side of the spectrum, you could make it work. Because if you... A fried plantain, for example, that'd be pretty good in ranch. So if we're leaning in that direction, sure. But like a fully ripe banana that you put in some banana bread, I'm not quite feeling it. But, you know... I'd have to see some empirical results. Saw this guy mix Everclear and Fanta to make the third impact liquid from Evangelion. I really do need to watch Evangelion, don't I? I've dodged it for too long. Alright. Let's see. Probably get this next load here and then go sell some. And actually, if we're just going to break them all, why am I even bother? Because that's only like a few thousand. But I only need a couple 100,000, so... Actually, I don't need anything, but... Just to flex on the guy, to clown on him. You've dipped sweet potato fries in ranch, but yeah, that, I mean, you know, yeah, sweet potato fries in it, yeah. But like I said, my answer might be biased because I like really, really ripe bananas. For banana purposes and such. Okay, sapphire. I'll just run these manually, I guess. Yeah, run me some numbers. Or no, it's throw me some numbers. Gotta see the anime, the movie, then the rebuilds, and then the Yokotaro version when it comes out. You tell me you put 2 extremely ripe bananas in your mouth at one time. No, they were not super ripe at that time. Because they would fall apart. Let's see. Or maybe they were, I don't even remember. I guess it does stand to reason. Am I really out of ruby? No. Alexandrite. Because I did make that shake with them. Maybe they were. If they could fall apart, you reckon be able to fit more than 2? Yeah. But does that really count, though? Sapphire. Emerald. It's like I could upsell these guys, but I'm just we're being a chill shopkeeper today. Oh, okay, well I should have sold them a better one than that. But you know what? I haven't sorted in a while. Sapphire. Morganite. But nope. Day 69. Nice. Alright, 950. Well, we didn't make it to 1 million. Hopefully the shark doesn't come today. But if he does, well, we could have played our cards better. For a true trustman of grit, might as well tell some silicon. No. Nah. 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 I don't know why I picked this. Okay, emerald. Let's do. There you go. Okay, the shark didn't come. Okay, so I have one more day to clown on these fools. Actually, I might not even go mining. I might just clear out my shop today. Actually, I think that's a good idea. I will go down and I will token mine one thing, because I can't say that I didn't mine one day. That's just not my style. But we'll take it as easy as it goes. If I can find a diamond or a bismuth or something, we'll call that the last stone. It gets too real if it's no longer. Yeah, and besides, it's like I don't really want to know that much, man. Like, why? There's no utility in that answer for me. Man, the rare gemstone market is not paying out tonight. You can only find bismuth on the deeper level. Oh, deepest. Well, I'll be. Man, they're not paying out. Okay, opal. Well, okay, opal will count. And I guess I'll just finish checking the lower floor here. If Granny wants more money from gemstones, she can mine them her damn so. Ah, diamond, yes. Oh, careful now. That would be poetically sad if I broke my last diamond. Alright, there we go. Let's clear this old hootenanny. Only 2 stones. That rock sounds. It is from Vintage Story. It's the same one that's in the menu sometimes. That's cool. It sounds exactly the same. But maybe rocks just sound that way. I don't know. Need to get a packet of bulk. Goodness gracious, man. I think the bananas were enough. Oh, wait, I had more time. I should probably. I guess I do have to go mine a little bit more, huh? Since we have to wait till the store's open anyway. Let's see if we can find any rare stones here. Hoedown or hootenanny? Yeah. What are the two? Oh, a diamond and a bismuth. How about that? How about that? Well, I did find all the rare stuff, so I guess we'll call that pretty damn good. And we'll do it manually, the old-fashioned way, for old time's sake. Alright, then we just wait. Computer time is for after work. Actually wondered if the raccoon having bismuth more likely to spawn makes it spawn in the higher levels. I don't know. Well, I mean, it did spawn in the higher levels for me. Just there, I was on the second from the top there, and I had bismuth. And I don't think I manipulated the market or mined it. Maybe I did. I don't know. Sapphire, you got it, boss. But maybe like the perks play around with it or something. I don't know. You just never know. Morganite. Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan, you're a crazy son of a bitch. Got some rich ass customers here, I'm gonna tell you that. Like, where do these people come from? Our sapphire inventory is getting low. I'm gonna have to start selling broken ones. That's fine. Alexandrite. I guess one good thing about coming here when as soon as the store could open, we can sell as many as possible. And that was our last customer. We skipped our last customer because they're a stinky son of a bitch. Leaving Granny 80 crack gems. Yeah, no, we're not leaving her shit, man. We're taking this with us. Love bismuth crystals just thrown out. They are really cool. I kind of want to extract some from some Pepto-Bismol one time. Just for the hell of it. That'd be fun, probably. This time it'll really cost you. 150,000 to be exact. Is that all? Freedom. Pay off your grandma's debt. Choose a gym. Any gym. My associates and I. You know what? I'm a man of the people. Courts. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. What do I even have? I guess we'll do rubies. Yep, it's in the name. There's Pepto-Bismuth. Yeah, there's bismuth. Pepto-Bismol. It's bismuth salicylate. That is, I think, what the chemical name is. No, bismuth subsalicylate, not salicylate. Well, looks like we're even now. You're officially debt-free. Goodbye now. You don't want to hang around, charge some crystals, watch some TV, eat some garlic Parmesan Torino. These visits are nice. Well, I'm glad the loan shark liked it. And my calendar's clear. And let me guess, Grandma's ass is going to come rolling in here on Sunday. Hello? Hello, Pebble. I've been thinking about how hard you've been working. I think it's time I fully step away from the Gymporium and let you take the reins. And this has nothing to do with me paying off your whole debt. Well, it's not about that. But I've been feeling the pull towards other things for a long time. You've really worked really hard at this, Grandma. I've always loved this shop and visiting you and helping you around. But you could have just asked, you know. Oh, Pebble, everything gets very confusing sometimes. Sometimes the routine you've built your whole life abandons all its comforts and you need to leave. I know, Grandma. Sometimes I just want to sell all my belongings and move to Thailand. And I accept. I will take good care of the Gymporium. I know you will, Pebble. I know I'll find someone else, and I'll always have you, and you me. And me, you too, Pietro. Especially you. Come here. Put her there, Pietro. Come on. Thailand. I was just like, that was the first thing that came up. Thailand for a thing. Petro. Petro, how sweet. Yes, I'll always have you too, even when I'm away. I'll save my tears for when you return so that I may shed them in joy. What a hard line right there. Appropriate for a rock. Sometimes you just want to disappear and work as a steward at a Virgin Islands resort. Yeah. It's like they never saw him again. Aren't you? Aren't you? No, no. You never seen me before. Nope. Haha. I think that's a great idea, Pietro. Well, it's about my bedtime now. I love you two very much. Ta-ta. I love you too, Grand Mole. Good night. And then it cuts to like a Scarface edit of Mole, just like sitting on a pile of gemstones. He turned into a real son of a bitch one day. You know that? Son, where's your pics of your vacation in Thailand? And start sweating profusely. Yeah. Yeah. It's like that Saturday Night Live sketch. It's like it's the Rosetta Stone. It's like I want to learn Spanish so I can visit, my family or whatever, and then I want to learn Vietnamese because of my history. And it's like this, guy's like I want to learn Thai for a thing. I guess technically my model artist in Rigor is Thai. What about that? I forget about that sometimes. You want to see a bad mole? I'll show you a bad mole. You fucking cockroach. I'd buy an upgrade here if I hadn't already bought them all. And so, the sunset on the Mole Empire. Oh, you could literally just sell gems forever. Without even having to pay any debts. That's cool, but I think we beat it. So, yeah, goes to Vietnam and asks around for a coffee. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. All right, let's see. We're going to go to the old Zot. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. And I want to thank our Raiders, Rookie and Naya. Check them both out. Very cool. And who are we going to raid in turn tonight? Thursday, I don't know what I'm going to play, but hopefully... Oh, yeah, probably Long Dark Part 5. Yeah, thanks for coming, Wiz. Appreciate the GGs. Thanks, Rookie. Thanks, Goldie. And let's see. Who is online? We could read... I don't know why I can't talk today. We're going to raid Holden Falsh. Good fella. All right. Tongue-tied, yeah, for sure. All right. I will see y'all later. Enjoy your time and don't get into $1 million of debt if you can help it. But if you have to, you can get out. Just believe. All right. Bye.